Hi guys, so today we're looking at the TU8000 4K Smart TV from Samsung. This particular version is the 50-inch version. With that, let's just get right into looking at this TV. So aesthetics. So it looks like a regular TV. What I like about this particular TV is, and you're going to notice it when I actually turn it on, the bezels are ultra thin. These are very thin. And they're very thin along the sides, like very, very thin. And then along the top, maybe just under a quarter inch, right? Just a little thicker than the sides, but very small. And then the bottom, obviously, it's a little thicker there too, it's like a half an inch. But all in all, it's, you see more screen than bezel, which is key for modern day TVs. And looking at the feet, nice sturdy, strong feet. These are plastic, by the way. The way to take on and off the feet is pretty straightforward. So let me just demo it for you right now. You just, without the use of any tools, you just can pull them out like that and put them back in. Now these are actually labeled left and right, so you cannot go wrong when it comes to installing the legs, because there's a big L here and a big R, and as you can see, the feet install pretty easily, and they come out pretty easily. Now this TV is a light 11.4 kilograms, and as the 50-inch version, just going to give you some basic measurements, left to right. This is a rough approximation here in inches. It's roughly about 43 3/4 inches long and about just over 25 inches tall. And the diagonal, obviously, for a 50-inch TV, I believe it's about 49.5, 49.5 inches of diagonal viewing angle. Now along the bottom, we have two 10-watt speakers, and the sound is not bad. It's actually pretty good. Obviously, I would recommend strongly that you do use this TV with a third-party surround system. But I would recommend that you use this TV with a third-party, Dolby 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound system to get a much better immersive experience. But yeah, these are the speakers right here. Right over here, you have a closer look at the ports. So at the top, you have a USB port, which also doubles as a power source, a 5-volt power source. Actually, you have two of them right here, two USB ports. And as far as HDMI ports go, there are three. One here, 2, and 3. The second HDMI port also doubles as an eARC port, just in case you're wondering. And here's where our antenna in is for a coax connection to our set-top box or an external antenna. Here we have our optical port for your surround sound system, and we still have composite ports here for older electronics, like some of us still use VCRs, strangely enough, but that's this. And in here we have our RJ45 LAN port for a wired connection to the internet. Now this TV does come with built-in Wi-Fi, so you don't need to connect to the internet through a cable. You don't have to connect a patch cable to your modem in the house. You can just connect wirelessly to your local Wi-Fi in your home, and you're good to go to access those streaming services and stuff like that. And then here is obviously where our AC power goes in here. Now here's the cable that it comes with, and that will plug in here like that. Now if you're going to wall mount this thing, these are the mounting screws here for your mounting assembly. And the space in between them is 20 centimeters. So it's 20 centimeters that way and 20 centimeters that way. So 20 times 20 centimeters, or 200 millimeters by 200 millimeters. So here's the lovely remote. It's, small form factor. It's nice and curved, designed to be, have a nice comfortable fit in your hand. And looking at the keys, as you can see here at the top, we have our power button. Here we have a key, and I'm going to demo this in a second. When you press it, it gives you access to your soft number pad. It's a soft pad. It's because it's on the TV itself, not on the remote. Here it's the microphone button where you access your voice services like Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa. This button here turns your TV into ambient mode. With ambient mode, you can actually just have a gallery of some of your favorite pictures. It turns your TV into like a picture gallery or a nice frame picture gallery. Or you can just have the TV kind of blend into the decor in your room, right? So it doesn't really stand out as a TV. It just blends. Here's a pretty cool feature. This is our directional pad. So you can move your cursor to the left, right, down, or up. Don't mind that it's a circle. It still is just 4 direction buttons that you can press. And you can hear that clicking sound. That's the sound that it makes. All right. And then down here we have our back button, our home button. This is our media button where you play and pause your media. And this is your up and down volume key. And this is your channel change key. And it actually, if I turn it sideways, you can actually see it rock, right? It clicks up and back and forth. That's how the button works. And then here we have our hotkeys. So quick access to Netflix, quick access to Amazon Prime Video, and quick access to the Samsung Streaming TV Plus service. And we have our little Samsung logo at the bottom. Now, and then in the back here, right? Nice clean look. The whole back actually comes off, so you get access to the battery compartment. And no, this particular model doesn't come with rechargeable batteries, so you still have to get a set of AA's to put in there. And I always recommend use a set of alkaline AA's, or if you have rechargeable ones, even better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to access that soft numeric keypad. That's this button here that I'm going to press. And as you can see, we have right now the, those colored keys that you would normally find on the traditional remote that give you access to special features. Those are the keys right there. And then if I go across to the left and I press the number button again, that's my number pad, as you can see there on the TV. So that's where I can then press and dial in. Like if I want to type in channels or whatever, I can do that right here. And this is the direction keys that I use to navigate the screen. And I press the back button to get out of all of that. And if I want to get home, I press the home button. It takes you back to the home screen where you have your applications. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this is self-explanatory when you press that. When you have your Google service assistant set up or your Amazon Alexa, that's your microphone button. And I want to show you ambient mode. So this is the ambient mode button I talked about. I press that. What's going to happen? TV is going to go into this thing called ambient mode. And all it is, it's a way to, if you have your favorite pictures and stuff, you can have, display your photos. So it's like a photo gallery, right, on your TV. And, look at, your trips to Hawaii and that really cool stuff. And then in addition to just looking at pictures, if I just move this to the right so you can see, you can also blend your screen into your living space. So it just, you don't see a TV in your room, you just see your living space, right? So it's a really cool way. So that's ambient mode, but we're not going to start it. Just wanted to show you what the button does. Always press home. We want to get back to your default screen where you see your apps along the bottom. And that's that. So those are some of the cool features of this remote. Now the user interface is pretty straightforward. Most modern 4K TVs from Samsung have the same menu, same look and feel, where you have your home button right there. And if I just move to the left, I go into ambient mode. Let me just go back out here a second. Keep going. So you see ambient mode is there. But along the bottom is pretty much where you access everything. Here's where you can access your apps, right? It comes default with a set of apps already built in. YouTube, Prime Video, Netflix. These are the ones I use a lot, so they're highlighted on the left. And then they have like a recommended app section here, where they have, you know, apps that they would recommend that people use a lot, right? Disney Plus, Apple TV, Samsung Health. Here's where you access your photo gallery, internet setup, Apple Music. Okay Google, that's the Google Assistant. And of course Amazon Alexa, right? And we have BritBox by BBC and ITV, which is a British TV streaming service. And if you want to update or modify this, or before you even do that, if you want to just move around the app and you want to move it to the home screen, you select the app, press the app button, and just say add to home. And then you're going to see it added in your home bar so you can get access to your apps. Just press the back button to get back out. So that's that. So when I go along the left here, all right, so we just looked at our apps. That's the search pane where you can actually search, for a title of an app or a video or a URL. And this comes in especially handy if you have a lot of apps on this TV and you want to search for one, you just come here and search for it. Or if you have a video, you can search for it, or you can type in a URL. So this is connected to the web. So you can actually surf web pages on this as well, which is pretty cool. And what else do we have here? So, and then here's the source. So here's if you have your PlayStation hooked up to this, Xbox, here's where you just select that source when you're ready to play those games. And then here's just your settings pane section, where you have your e-manual, which is good, right? Now you don't have to have a book this thick. We're killing our trees. It's all online now, so you have access to an e-manual. Maybe just click on that. Obviously, you need to have your internet connection set up. I already do. So here is where you can then go through your guide. And then there's things like if you're troubleshooting issues, if you're using your TV for the first time, here we can go through some of your features. Here's your accessibility guide and an FAQ section, right? And let me just exit. And then what else do we have here? Right, we have our standard or picture mode, so we can actually select here if it's standard or natural, movie, filmmaker mode, or dynamic, but I keep mine as standard by default. Here's where you set up your sound. So if I press standard, there's adaptive mode, sound, there's amplify. So, and then here, so with the sound, you have the standard mode, adaptive sound mode, and amplify sound mode. And here's where you can configure, our TV speakers, sound output, or we can use the optical output port in the back to connect to an external, that I talked about, external surround sound system. Here's game mode. Right now it's off, but you can turn it on. And if I press again, it goes into auto. So with auto, when you connect your game system to this thing, it will automatically detect the game system and it will automatically put your TV into game mode, right? So it's optimized because this TV, it does have a refresh rate of 120 hertz, but make sure that because with games, fast moving sprites and stuff, the TV just makes sure it optimizes your viewing pleasure for games, so you really enjoy your games, video games. Here's where you can turn on and off your captions, and here's your sleep timer, and you can set 30-minute, 60-minute, 120 minutes, or 180 minutes before the thing goes to sleep. I just usually leave it off. So that, guys, is just the menu. Very simple. Access your apps along the bottom is intuitive, left to right. Everything is there. Setup, source, all those features are accessible. And as you can see, it's very easy to navigate with this simple and clean remote. Now obviously, with a refresh rate of 120 hertz, this TV is ideal for gaming, and hey, it's a 4K TV, So the graphics are going to look really good. And for a budget 4K TV, as you can see, the graphics look pretty nice indeed. There's absolutely no lag, fluid gameplay, great color palette, good contrasts, darks, light whites. Really good gaming experience on this TV, I must say. And even these built-in speakers don't sound too bad as well. So what's the verdict? I personally think that for the price, you're getting a very good TV. I mean, you get 3 HDMI ports. Ideally would have wanted 4 or 5, but for the price, that's not bad. I mean, you can still add your game system and at least 2 game systems and also a surround sound system. Now, as far as the screen quality, it's a 4K TV, so you're going to get that 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution. And yes, that motion rate of 120 Hz makes it ideal for fast-paced gaming. Now, just in case you're wondering, yes, it does support Wi-Fi. Obviously, it should, because you're going to be having streaming services that you have built into this TV. And it also comes with Bluetooth 4.2, so you can connect your Bluetooth headset or any other Bluetooth accessory to this lovely little TV. And finally, this TV is powered by Tizen. Right, Tizen technology, and it comes built in with Bixby voice, apps, and a full web browser. So guys, if you're thinking of getting a really cool budget TV, the Samsung TU8000 may just be the TV for you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that last video. If you liked it, go ahead and like it. Thank you very much ahead in advance. And if you haven't done so already, you should subscribe to this channel. 2 reasons for doing that. 1, you will get access to our weekly content that's coming out when it comes to do with TVs, TV accessories, home entertainment systems, pretty much anything to do with televisions will be coming out. And the second reason is you will automatically be eligible for our future prize giveaways. Now, speaking of prize giveaways, in addition to subscribing to this channel, you would also need to subscribe to our newsletter. Now, to get access to doing that, just click on the link below to our website at www.redtechbot.com and just subscribe to our newsletter there. And once you've done that, you're automatically automatically eligible for prize giveaways. So, newsletter subscription and subscribe to the channel. That's it. Anyway, guys, other than that, if there are any TV models, TV accessories, home entertainment systems, anything to do with TVs that you would like me to review, just leave them in the comments below and I will add that to my backlog and see what I can do for you. Now, I can't promise you or guarantee I will get those product reviews done, but I will definitely see what I can do in the near future. No promises, but at least let me know and I'll see what I can do. Other than that, guys, happy TV viewing and just stay safe out there. Okay, so till next time, bye-bye.